What's cheaper, renting a home in Oshawa or buying a home in Oshawa? Recently, in the comments of one of my videos, someone suggested we compare what it would cost to purchase a home versus renting that same home. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. If you have any suggestions for videos, leave me a comment below. If you're new to my videos, my name is Jessie McClellan and I'm a realtor here in Oshawa, Ontario. And if you want to stay up to date on what's happening in Durham region real estate, then subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoy this video, please hit that like button because it does help me reach more people like you. For this example, I've pulled 3 homes in different areas and at different price points that have all recently sold and rented out in the past 6 to 8 months. For privacy purposes, I'm not going to show you the exact address or identifying details, but I will tell you the general area, some details about the home, and of course, break down the costs of owning and renting the homes. And if you're curious, I'm basing the mortgage information on a 5-year fixed rate mortgage at 5.04%. So let's jump into it. House A is a larger 2-story detached home. House B is a higher end custom luxury home. And House C is an entry-level detached property closer to what a first-time home buyer would be purchasing. We'll start with House A. House A is located in the Winfields community in Oshawa. It's a 2-story, 4+2 bedroom detached home that was built in 2010. It has a 2-car garage and a 2-bedroom legal basement apartment. The finishes are nice, but nothing crazy. The kitchens and bathrooms look to be from around the time the home was built. It's your typical subdivision in the Winfields community, so it's not really on a large lot and it's very close to the neighbors. This home sold for $1,225,000, and shortly after, the home was rented out for $2,900 a month for the upstairs and $1,750 for the basement unit. The total rent for this home each month is $4,650 plus utilities. You would need $245,000 for 20% down payment. Your mortgage payment would be $5,722. Your land transfer tax would be $20,975, and your yearly property taxes are about $6,750. A rough estimate of your total cash needed up front would be about $270,000. And a rough estimate of your total monthly carrying costs would be $6,700 if you were living there yourself. If you were renting it out and the tenants were covering the utilities, it would be about $6,300. So to own this home would cost you $270,000 cash, about $6,700 a month moving forward, which is a difference of $2,050 more expensive than the rent for this home. If you're wondering how someone is renting this out at a loss, the likelihood is that they're not. They might not be generating much, if any, cash flow, but it's more likely that they have a lot more money into the property, which could have been equity carried over from another home. Now let's look at House B. House B is located north of Winfields, closer to the Columbus community. It's a large custom-built bungalow on a huge lot with acreage. This home has 3 bedrooms, a 3-car garage, a basement apartment, and is beautifully finished throughout. Lots of high-end finishes and details. This home was built in 2016 and sold last year for $1.9 million. Shortly after, this entire property was leased for $5,500 per month. Now this home is on well and septic, and there's no indication on who pays hydro, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to assume that the tenant does. The minimum down payment on this home is 20%, which is $380,000. The monthly mortgage payment would be roughly $8,875. The land transfer tax is $34,475, and the yearly property taxes come in at $16,564, which means a rough estimate of the cash needed to close on this property is roughly $420,000. And a rough estimate of your monthly carrying costs is $10,630, nearly double what the property was leased out for. Again, like House A, whoever purchases a house like this is likely putting a lot more than 20% down. So if you're looking for a home in the luxury market, leasing is much less expensive, unless you're rolling over equity or have a ton of money to put down on the property. The final home we're going to look at is House C. House C is a 2+1 bedroom bungalow located in the Lakeview community. This home has a single car detached garage. It's a typical older bungalow that you would find in Oshawa. It looks like there were some upgrades throughout the years, but but nothing crazy, and it also has a 1-bedroom basement apartment. This home sold for $668,000, and shortly after, the top floor was rented for $2,100, and they had the bottom unit listed at $1,600. Although I'm not sure if that was actually ever leased, but we'll use $1,600 for the example. The total combined rent for this property is $3,700 plus utilities per month. If you were renting this entire property and it didn't have a basement apartment, you would probably be looking at roughly $2,500 to $2,700 per month plus utilities. Now, because this home is below the $1 million price point, the down payment is different depending on if you are purchasing to live in it yourself or if you're purchasing it solely as an investment. I will run through both sets of numbers with you. The down payment required if you're buying this home for yourself is 6.3%, which works out to $42,084. Your monthly mortgage payment would be $3,527. Your property taxes come in at $3,549 for the year, and your land transfer tax would be $9,835 or $5,835 with the first-time home buyer rebate. That means the total cash needed to close on this property would be around $57,000, and your monthly carrying costs would be somewhere around the $4,400 mark. Now, if you purchase this home as an investment, you require 20% down, which is $133,600. Your mortgage payment would be $2,999, and your land transfer and property taxes would be the same as I just mentioned. A rough estimate for cash needed to close on this investment would be $146,000, and your carrying costs would be roughly $3,300 per month, assuming that the tenant is paying the utilities. So with 20% down, this is the only property out of the 3 that could potentially cash flow. But like the others, renting is quite a bit less expensive than owning it yourself, and you'll find that to be the case the majority of the time. Of course, the trade-off is that you're helping to pay off someone else's mortgage and you're not building any equity yourself. If you lived in the $1.9 million home, you'd be spending $66,000 a year plus utilities, and you would get none of it back when you decided to leave the property. Overall, it is still cheaper to rent a home in Oshawa than to purchase a home in Oshawa. But as home prices increase and interest rates increase, rental prices increase as well. And if you're finding yourself having to move properties every few years, you'll end up getting less and less for your budget with each move. I hope you found this video helpful and it provided you with some good information. If you have any questions, you can always use the first link in the description to book a call with me at a time that works best for you. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, leave me a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around until the end, and I'll see you in the next one next week. Bye!